So this is the Godox VD mic shotgun microphone, and this is the Deity D3 Pro shotgun microphone. One of them costs $200 and is widely considered as one of the best shotgun microphones for video that you can buy. And the other one only costs $50, is made by a Chinese company, and is sold on Amazon. In this video, I'm going to be comparing both of these mics to see if you should spend the big bucks or save that money in your wallet for something that will improve your quality even more, because this might surprise you. This little mic right here doesn't sound half bad and can almost keep up with this far more expensive mic right here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Everyday Technology, and today we're going to be seeing if spending a whole lot of money on a video microphone is really worth it in the long run if you're just doing YouTube videos like this or small video projects. So first things first, let's just compare what comes with each of these mics as far as accessories. So the Godox microphone comes in the box with a windscreen for the microphone. It also comes with a dead cat, which is very similar to a windscreen if you really aren't into microphones like I am. It pretty much just does a better job at reducing wind noise instead of the wind caused by speaking. It's really great for when you're filming outdoors in not ideal conditions. Also in the box is a LiQWiD shock mount. Now I'm not exactly sure if this is an official LiQWiD shock mount, because an official LiQWiD shock mount does come with the Deity VMic D3 Pro. However, when comparing the two, I found them to be very, very similar. So whether or not it's a copycat, it's still a pretty darn good copycat. And on that same LiQWiD shock mount, you'll find a hot shoe, so this can slip on to any camera. And also there is a mic thread on the bottom with a mic thread adapter. So this can be used on both the larger mic stands and on the smaller threaded ones. And there's also a cable to connect the mic to either your camera or smartphone, because it does come with two cables, one for the camera and one for your smartphone. All right, now on to the Deity VMic D3 Pro. Now, these two microphones are actually fairly similar when it comes to accessories. The D3 Pro comes with an official LiQWiD shock mount with a hot shoe that can be tightened and adjusted, and you can slide the shock mount back and forth. The microphone comes with a windscreen, but it does not come with a dead cap, which is an edge that the cheaper Godox microphone already has over the D3 Pro. Now, obviously you can buy a dead cap for the D3 Pro, but that is sold separately. And obviously also coming with the D3 Pro is a connector to connect this mic to either a camera or smartphone, and a whole lot of other devices, which I will be talking about a bit later. This mic has something pretty cool up its sleeves. All right, now on to the build and the feature set of both of these microphones. So starting off with the Godox mic, it's constructed out of a metal body and it feels pretty solid. It's not the heaviest thing in the world, but it still does have a bit of heft to it, and it's definitely not plastic, and it does not feel cheap. The microphone is fairly small, the capsule being only a couple inches long. And that's definitely not a downside for this microphone, because if you don't have a lot of space and you just want to throw this into a backpack, you can do that if you're on a run and gun shoot, and this won't take up much space at all. The Godox microphone only has one port on it, that being the 3.5mm mic jack, so you can connect this to your camera or smartphone. All right, now we're on to the Deity VMic D3 Pro. This microphone is also pretty hefty. It is made out of metal just like the Godox microphone, and it even has this really, really cool splattered texture on it, which I personally think looks really sick. It is a fair bit larger than the Godox microphone, the capsule size being around 6 inches. It also has a stepless gain knob on the back, so if you want to adjust the gain while recording, there isn't going to be any clicks, so you can do that without it interrupting or disturbing the audio. There is one button on the VMic D3 Pro. If you long press it, it will turn on or off the microphone because it is battery powered. More on that in a little bit. That button will also trigger the low cut. There is two modes of low cut on this mic, one at 75 Hz and one at 150 Hz. And if you don't know what that means, it pretty much just reduces any low end rumble. It charges in around 2 hours using USB Type-C, and it will last you for around 20 hours of usage, which is a pretty good charge to use ratio. Right across from the charging port, you will find the 3.5mm input, and this microphone can actually be used on a wide range of devices. Essentially, any device that has a 3.5mm jack on it, and it doesn't matter if it's a mic input or not. This particular microphone has a microprocessor in it, which is why it needs to be charged, and the microprocessor will detect what device it's being plugged into and adjust the microphone accordingly, so you can use this on pretty much any device. So while the Deity D3 Pro definitely has a more professional and a lot better feature set than the Godox mic, when you hear these two mics side by side, audio-wise, you're going to see really how close they are. It is almost scary to think that the Deity mic is $150 more, and yet they sound so comparable. In my eyes, I would rather sacrifice on a few features and save $150 than spend the extra money, only get a tad bit better audio quality, and get some features that I may not need. And this kind of goes back to the law of diminishing return, which pretty much says that the more something costs, the less quality improvement you're going to get from it. So you'll end up having to spend more and more for smaller and smaller improvements. So here's a test of these two mics. I'll let you decide which one sounds better for yourself. Personally, I still think the Deity mic sounds better, but not good enough, as I said before, to justify spending the extra cash. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the Godox microphone. I have it around 6 inches away from my mouth right now. The gain is set to around -12 dB, but I will boost that in post. Let me know how you think this sounds. Personally, I think it sounds pretty good, especially considering the price. And this is a test of the far more expensive and definitely more pro-focused microphone, the Deity D3 Pro. This is a shotgun microphone just like the Godox, and I once again have the gain set at around -12 dB, and I will be boosting it in post. Let me know what you think of both of these mics' quality in the description down below. And now let's get back to the review. So there we have it. That was the audio test. As you heard, they just sound so similar. It's crazy. Because of that, I would 100% recommend the Godox mic over the Deity mic. I just feel you're getting a better value, and for YouTube videos, it's going to offer you plenty good quality as far as audio. And if you would like to check out the Godox mic, we'll have it linked down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I know it's not really something that I do a lot. I don't really do comparison videos, but I wanted to do one today, and I want to kind of switch up my content a bit, and I hope you all enjoyed it and liked it, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.